Right, FPL Gronk here. I'm trying to stream, but I can't stream because YouTube won't let me. But I can still do this. Yeah. FPL Gronk. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ah, I figured out how to insert videos into OBS. Woo! Um, cool. Well, I am here, and I'm here to do a preview. Not stream, but video. And I want to talk about captaincy, and I want to talk about my trade thoughts. And I'd love it if you could like comment, and we could all like have a little chat and gronk out about FPL and how much we love it and how addicted to it we are. We have to talk about how addicted we are to it. We just need to talk about it, or we can talk about it if we want. And that is an invitation. Please do it. I've corrected my overall rank. I had it wrong in the last two videos. That's pretty good. Good on me. You're welcome. All right. I think this is how I'm lining up this week. People are benching Cancelo and Antonio, which seems like a good position to be in if you could bench them. I hope no one's doing it for Livramento. I mean, I know he hasn't really been blanking at all, but I don't know. It's just cover, right? Like that's what it should be. And surely Cancelo gets something back, even if it is Man U. I don't know. He did. He had a sweet like 3 assists on the Champions League midweek. Antonio maybe could. I wouldn't rule it out. It's a home game for them. Um, I'm pretty happy with that. I guess the thing is captaincy. A lot of people are just like, you know, stay true to Salah. Why would you deviate? People got hurt on the whole Havertz thing a couple of weeks ago. I get that. I'm just in that position or a position where I feel like I want to be a higher rank. I mean, who wouldn't say that unless you're like one in the world? Um, but yeah, I feel like this is a good week to maybe do it. Maybe Vardy against Leeds. He missed the penalty against Spastic Moscow, which was heaps devastating. But yeah, I don't know. Does that mean they just pull their finger out and get it done against Leeds? I think there were some people out from Leicester, some sort of a bug going around or something. But Brendan Rodgers said if they don't play the Europa game, they'll probably be okay for Sunday's fixture against Leeds. So maybe that's it and that's going to happen and it'll be good. But like, will he outscore Salah even with a nicer fixture? I don't know. I can like Vardy could get like one goal. Maybe Salah gets 2 assists, and it's like I don't know. At least if this is the week where I deviate from Salah, I feel like it'll be close. So it might just be like, I took a risk and break even, no huge loss. Obviously, I could eat that pretty hard. One that people are talking about is Tony as well because he's got Norwich, but we haven't really seen it massively from Tony or Brentford lately. So I don't know if that's a good one or a bad one. I feel like that one would make you feel pretty stupid if it didn't work out. The other one I'm thinking about because I've heard people talking about it and it would really justify my knee jerk trade would be to Captain James. They got Burnley. Him and Chilwell will be back, assumably, because they didn't play the Champions League game. Maybe that's just another like 7-0 party for Chelsea, and maybe he's amongst their scoring. And I feel like that one would make me feel the stupidest if it backfired. But if it worked out, then I wouldn't feel bad about that stupid trade to James that I made. I don't know if it's a stupid trade. It's probably fine. I got him before the price rise, so um, it's just that I wanted to get into a 3-4-3. So this whole thing, I don't know. And I reckon because like Rudiger's the safe option, but if I do end up downgrading any of these, it's got to be either of the Chelsea players. And I think James might be the guy, like if I'm sensible about it, because Rudiger's safe. But I don't want to do that because I just got James in and it feels a bit wishy-washy or something. Anyway, I did a transfer video yesterday and I was all kind of up and about the whole Son and the Kane thing and what do I do? I want Son more and um, I can't get there easily. I'd have to take a hit next week to do it. I had this whole plan to get rid of Allen and get Son in, and then do Vardy after the Leeds fixture. to Wilson, who is a nice little differential, a little diffy, and I got a stiffy for him, and that would have been sweet. Except Son went up in price, so I can't afford it anymore. But actually, that's a blessing in disguise, right? Because I'll just go back to Son. Last night, I stayed up way too late, just looking ahead at the fixtures and thinking, how do I do this move for a hit? And how do I then get to Ronaldo in game week 15? I was like, okay, well, let's work backwards. So it probably would be Wilson because his fixtures kind of, it's a short little run of differential for him. And 15, 16 is when we want to get Ronaldo. So it probably would be him. So I would make that move to get, Ronnie, where are you? Ronnie, my baby, my ragtime girl. There you are. How do I get here with 5.2? What other moves do I have to make that happen? So I think it was like maybe not a James, but a Rudiger. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter for price right now. Selling him down to, I think it's Johnson that I really want. I read someone say on a live stream that Johnson is going to be the new Livramento, right? And so, hell yeah, sign me up. I want a slice of that. And this is great because I get the 3 at the back. Okay, what have I got? 3.4. Oh, what do I do? Is it Antonio? No, I don't want to do that. Foden stays. Salah stays. Oh, I think Rafinha Leeds aren't looking that good, and the fixtures get really gross for a bit, so he'd probably be going at some point. So maybe I can get him down to, who do I like? Should have written this down. It was somewhere. Oh yeah, the other one was Tony. Because look, they if I just look at their fixtures, Brentford aren't quite. That'll be nice. Hold him for these two, but maybe time to move on after that, right? And if I want to go to Ronaldo, I could totally do it. I think I calculated this move last. I can't remember who I've got in the midfield, but it'll come to me. But it was going to be Tony in for Geldard. I don't know when Bamford's back, but maybe he's probably the best option. He'd probably be in the third position of bench most weeks, so that would be fine. So then I had 5.2. I remember who it is now. I keep forgetting about him. Kovacic or Kovacic or whatever. He's going to be the guy that I get to that enables Ronnie. And so I was looking at this going, oh, yeah, it works. Actually, it still does work out with the pricing, but I think when I looked last night, it worked out with me having 0.1 in the bank, and I was like, yeah, I can do this. But it's just such an abysmal series of trades, and with injuries and other things going wrong, I don't know, prices rising, I could get locked out at any time. So it's probably a bit of a blessing in disguise that Son locked me out now from that move. Now, obviously, if it's not Wilson, I could just go down to someone else. It could be Huang. I don't know. His fixtures kind of get not so good, so I feel like you want to be on that train a couple of weeks ago. There's bugs flying around everywhere. I hate my house. Maybe Iheanacho. He looks not his best, but I think they're getting there, and he's at least starting now because Brendan Rodgers realized that was the way to do it. So I could still do this crazy-ass move, but I really, really love the Wilson move. And I reckon if you can get Wilson in, he's a mad differential. But you know who turns out it is that is also another sweet differential? It's another Spurs player, and it's Mr. Harry Taliban Kane himself. I got a friend who's a Spurs fan, and he told me after all this wanting to go to Man City nonsense, he told me that Harry Kane is actually Taliban. So you got to watch out for that. But I mean, I don't care. I'm pretty agnostic when it comes to FPL. I'll get anyone in. I've got no standards. So what am I doing? I want to reverse my team. Why is clicking on shit so hard? All right, here we go. So is that it? Yeah. I can just go to Kane next week. I can do it early, I guess. I'd play that gamble because I figure Kane, he almost got pretty close to going up overnight. Son was definitely going up and has. So I could get Kane. I could be smart because I've got the money. I got the money just to wait through the international break and just see what happens. I don't even know if England or Kane are doing anything, but like maybe other things could happen, and I'll be like, oh, I've only got the one free transfer. Don't really want to take another hit because it didn't work out for me last time. So maybe I'll wait, or maybe I'll just do it straight up. But the Kane thing means I can easily get to Ronaldo later on, and I'm not too compromised with the rest of my trades. I can go Tony down to, I don't know, maybe Broha. Everyone's talking about him as a good option, and he's benchable as well. 5.0 is so sweet. Is the flag off now? Jeez, get him now, right? Gee, all right, he's probably going to go up in price as well. But with the Kane move, I've got money to burn, baby. So this is kind of sweet. I could get him in. I could maybe go Rudiger, or maybe it is James. Maybe Rudiger I decide is the safe option, and I get Johnson in. I probably want to get Johnson in sooner rather than later because I'd like to get him in at 3.9, but 4 wouldn't hurt either because he's looking pretty close to going up as well in price. Basuma is looking like dropping again, so I got the money now just to holy crap, is that with Johnson? I've got that much money left over. But I could just have any of these sweet players that I really want to get in. I really want Cornetto. He's my new fave. Or I want him, and I want him to do well, and I reckon he'll do well, so I should get him in, and that would be sweet. Look at that, and I've still got 2.6. I could go up to heaps of awesome players. Allen could go up to someone as well. I didn't show this with the little sun move thing, but I actually had, I think, 4. Obviously, Geldhart was going to be benched every week, and I had Johnson and Livramento. Livramento, I guess you don't feel too bad about playing him, but it was either going to be Johnson, Livramento, or Basuma that I'd still have, who I'd have to play every week in that structure. So, nightmare. So, I'm really glad I got priced out with Sun. It was actually a blessing in disguise. This Kane thing's going to be awesome. So, it's not Cornet. I got 7.2, so I don't know. I could go maybe Tielemans. I always want to get him because I'm a Leicester fan and I just love him this season, but maybe there's other differentials in there. Maybe it is just a Gallagher, right? Gallagher is looking sweet, and Crystal Palace looking sweet, and their fixtures are nice for, that block's not too bad at all. I know there's no really, really nice ones, and I probably wouldn't be getting him in until probably 13 or 14 anyway, but if I've got this structure, I'm probably benching him, Gallagher, Cornetto, or Broha. I've got to bench one of them every week with Johnson and Livramento, so that I can work with, and I can choose. And the other thing is Rafinha, maybe not Rafinha, right? Because I'm pretty sure his Leeds are looking a bit stinky. El Stinko, not the Gravo that you want. Or that we want. I like Leeds, so I wouldn't mind seeing him do well. I love Bielsa as well. He's my favorite coach. Maybe not. I love Brendan Rodgers, obviously, but he's pretty awesome. He's really funny. This little run here is a bit stinky as well. So maybe Rafinha goes out, and I get 8.1 with this move. I love it. Johnson and Livramento are sweet enablers. 3 at the back's all you need. I don't know about this 4 at the back. I really got suckered in on that. Maybe it's James. Maybe I keep James. Maybe Rudiger's the one that goes out. I got options, and I love it. I'm not stressed. Last night I was looking at that move and going, oh, I need Ronaldo. That's the other thing, actually. Ronaldo will need a little bit more cash to go up to. And he'll probably rise before I actually get him in again, I imagine, because he's looking so good in the Champions League, even if, man, you are an absolute shambles at the moment. Where is he? I can never find him when I want me forwards. There he is, Ronaldo. So, to make sure I still have enough money, 7.8, I can spend 7.8 on a midfielder, and probably less, to make sure that I'm not locked out of Ronaldo. Maybe Smith Rowe's the guy, right? And then I've got 4 players that I'm happy to sort of bench or play. I have to pick 2 of 4, and I'm sure with Arsenal, Crystal Palace, Burnley, and Southampton, I'm going to be finding fixtures that are sweet and it won't be too hard to choose who's got the sweet fixtures. I mean, there might be a bit of pain in one of them just, I don't know, like Gallagher scores heaps of points against Man City, like something like that could happen again. But, you kind of can't call those ones, I don't think. I think you just got to play it smart. And if Brozier's got a sweet fixture, maybe Livramento comes on if the rest are looking a bit crap as well, right? But what's that? 7.8, like Smith Rowe, maybe it's Daka. Maybe it's Ben Rama, right? Now this I love, right? Because about this time when I'd be thinking to do the Rafinha thing, see if I got him in the Burnley fixture, then I'd have him for all this sweet. I'm holding Antonio for it as well. Oh man, Ben Rama for this. Oh Ben Rama. Oh boy. I don't like your stupid haircut, but I'd love. Actually, it's not the haircut; it's more the goatee. But boy, wouldn't that be sweet just to sort of like shift it into something like this? Still bought 1.4. I don't believe how this is awesome. God, I didn't even upgrade my keeper to someone else. But no, I wouldn't because Sanchez is the guy. But maybe even Brozier. Maybe something happened. Maybe he gets injured or Armstrong. Like I don't know. Performs fellatio on the Southampton coach. And he's like, all right, you can play again. Like a whole bunch of things could happen. Who can you get in at 6.4 as a forward? I mean, I think Eduard and Benteke are like around that price mark. Like there's options with this move. The Kane thing is the bomb. If Kane hauls, sweet. But if he doesn't haul and Son's hauling, I don't even think I'm going to get FOMO anymore because I'll just be thinking about the sweet Ronaldo and all these awesome midfielders that I hope are still awesome options. And, yeah, this is what I want. And I reckon that's what I'm going to do. So I'm in Australia, so I think our deadline time is like 6 a.m. So I'm going to just leave the captain on Salah. I'll probably set an alarm and get up and maybe watch like some live stream deadline streaming some other dudes and just be like, all right, what are people talking about? Maybe James is like worth a punt. Maybe Vardy's a safer punt, and I do that. And I really want to take it. I really want to take it on, and I want to captain somebody else and just try it out. But anyway, I can't live stream, but I can still record videos. And I realized because I have to boost the mic because this microphone's so crap anyway. I'd have to. If I live streamed, I don't know, you'd have to really turn your speakers up, and I'd probably end up deafening you with my little like sign out thing. So I'll deafen you one last time. Hopefully you made it this far. Thanks if you did. Please like and subscribe. Please comment below. Please somebody talk to me. I know I'm obsessed with fantasy football, and I just want to talk to people about it. Okay, goodbye. See you next time. Hope you have a good game week. Yeah. Go Leicester.